Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and this is a really nice job. This carpet is in very good condition. I don't know how old it is, but it looks almost brand new. And we're doing a single step with a two-way pad. I don't always use them, but sometimes it's the right choice. And this carpet has literally no visible soiling on it, no actual visible wear either, so it's going to be a very easy job to do. There's actually a sun deck which has an older carpet on it, obviously older, probably maybe even original one here, but this is definitely not very old. I would guess this is a tri-extra, but not used much at all. I got a feeling the folks that own this place, they actually spend a lot of time actually in Mexico. So we're not here very often, I don't think. Anyway, so this will be very straightforward. The only marks I saw was a couple of little paint spots. They had it painted obviously recently, and painter had a couple of little drips here and there, which I was able to just snip them off. Easy to do. I have a friend who's a painter, by the way. Been a painter for many years here in our town, and I was talking to him yesterday. He was telling me that all the painters in town are very, very slow right now, and the paint stores are dead. So that's very much an indication of what's going on in the economy when people aren't painting. Not sure what that is. They're obviously not wanting to spend the money. And that's a reflection of what's going on in the economy, of course. People are holding back on spending money. And we actually, over the last, more than a year, our business is down quite a lot. We're not in there's nothing really concerning as far as our earnings, really, because although the volume of our work is down, our numbers are still doing pretty well, and I'm doing a lot of commercial, like condo buildings and things like that, so that's making a big difference. Every year I pick up a couple more condo buildings, and that makes a big difference. And then, of course, as we are using the SETT method, the overhead is so low for operating, and that gives you a lot of leeway when it comes to fluctuations in the market, as long as you're not overextending yourself in other ways. So just want to always be very careful of that. My vehicle is, which I leased over the last 3 years. I just bought it out this last June. I already had the money to buy it anyway, but I leased it on purpose. And then this June the lease was up, so I bought it out. It wasn't very much, and it's no repairs have been needed on it, of course, over the last few years, and it's gets really good gas mileage, 25 miles per gallon all day long, so that helps. Unfortunately, there's been a couple of guys in town that last year or so they actually bought new truck mounts. And I do not envy them for that. That's for sure. The payments you have to make regardless of how much work you're doing. And their business will be down as well. Okay, we're going to go over to the next room. Of course, I'm just being very careful how I apply the solution, feathering it down, making sure I keep that pad damp, but not too wet. You don't want to over wet the carpet, and just get it wet enough to clean it. You don't want to be inadvertently washing the dirt down into the backing and over wetting the carpet. Won't help you clean it. I've heard some guys say that you just wet the carpet like crazy, and then when you're doing low moisture like this, and then the pad is going to dry the carpet out or whatever. Well, anyway, you don't need to over wet the carpet. If you're watching my videos, you've seen me do this hundreds and hundreds of times. You just need to clean the carpet without losing control of the soil. And as I've said before, water is your friend, but water is also your enemy. You have to be just balancing it. The amount of water you're putting down and the cleaning you're getting. All right. I'm running at the low speed, which is 200 RPM for this machine. I don't need to run the 300 RPM on this carpet, so I'm not bothering. And again, it's just nice to have the options. We'll do a perimeter here. I can actually really feel this pad really has quite a surprising amount of grip on this particular carpet. I think this pad's going to be a lot wetter, or more soiled than you might expect. This carpet does not look soiled at all, but I get a feeling this pad's going to be a lot dirtier than you might expect. This condo is right beside a very busy road, and there'll be a lot of rubber dust that will be coming in here. And on certain carpets, I find that Tuway does work very well. And I think this is one of them. That's why I chose it. One of the reasons I chose it. Well, sun's coming out again. This carpet is, I mean, it's not really actually soiled appearing, but it's definitely brightening up with this pad. And this, of course, the Nanomax at 2 ounces per gallon and 1,000 ppm of stabilized ClO2 in the mix. Oh, I gotta go in the closet. Almost forgot. Okay, we'll go over to the entrance here, and then we'll head over to the sunroom, or the deck. Now this room, with all the light coming in here, makes it more difficult to see any stains, although it wasn't like this when I was vacuuming, so there's only a couple of visible spots when I pre-treated them. but when this light is on here like this, you really can't see staining or soiling much. But it really wasn't very bad looking at all, so we're okay. And I'm going to go high speed on here. I did vacuum this whole place, even though it had been vacuumed, and very thoroughly, I could tell, because of the marks from the vacuum on the carpet were very evenly. The person did it very methodically, I could see, but I vacuumed anyway, and I will be post vacuuming the other rooms. I won't have to post vacuum in here though. For those of you who don't know, the Centaur machine has an unusual trigger. It has the release is right here, and then you just twist the handle like you're twisting a motorbike or throttle. Which actually, once you get used to it, it's actually pretty nice because you're not having to grip. But sometimes when you're using it, you sort of accidentally back off and switch it off. It's got a mechanical, like an arm in there, then it triggers the switch inside. It's very robust. If you go back to my videos where I show the wiring I did for the light, in here you can see the setup they have. This thing is really well made. It has a stronger handle than most rotaries you'll ever come across. But most rotaries are built the same way, with the handle up at the top. They're almost identical. You can take a good look at them. And my buddy Rogers had one where he had to have the handle where the tube came up and the handle went across. Had to have it welded 2 or 3 times because it's just a couple little spot welds. Not well done at all. I mean, it's adequate, and that's how most rotaries are put together. But not this. This machine is built to last decades, literally. So you might spend a little more money to buy one of these, but you're only going to spend that money once. This is a keeper. And yeah, I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a rotary, you want a really good rotary, you take a very good look at this machine. They sell them, they're made in Canada, but they are sold and distributed in the States. I think they're around 3,000 or so maybe in the States. Is it worth paying that much? Well, consider all its features. Go on the CentaurMachines.com website and take a look at all the things that this machine does and what sets it apart from every other machine out there, because there's quite a few things, and if that is going to suit you, then that's the machine you want. And then you can easily put the 10-inch wheels on if you're wanting it for residential work. Easy to put the wheels on. I've got videos showing how you do that with the simple little bracket there. It doesn't cost much. You can put 10-inch wheels on, and that's great for if you're doing it using residential. You want to be able to go up and down stairs easy, and that'll give you that ability. So there you go. So let's have a look. We'll stop and we'll take a look at the pad. I was actually expecting it to look a little darker, but it looks pretty good. But the carpet looks brighter, and this one actually really, it was actually pretty dark over here, and that's all gone now. So this one was the more obviously soiled. Anyway, I'll let you go with him. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.